Sagittarius, welcome to your tarot card reading today. Today, Saggy, we're just going to do a general energy check-in. Let's just check in with you. Let's see what's going on, what's coming through. Let's see what's, well. Ooh, my favorite card, a little come to the edge energy, a little magical energy here. Card number 36. This is taking a leap of faith, moving in a new direction, doing something new, something fresh. Let's see what's going on, Sag. Let's get into your, well, we have the Seven of Pentacles, growth, progress, investment. You've been thinking about something? Something on your mind, Sagittarius, penny for your thoughts. So Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Knight of Wands. No, that's not the Knight of Wands. You say, Robin, we can see the cards, and that is the Nine of Wands, baby. So the Nine of Wands, well, what's up, Empress? Just hanging out with your bananas. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Empress here. Let's see if that's you or someone else, but I'm pretty sure that's you, Emperor, if you... Why are you stressed out? All right, let's see what's going on. Let's lay the cards in the center of the screen, shall we? Let's see what this is. So we start this energy here, Sag, with the Seven of Pentacles. So what you invested in, what's growing, what's progress. All right, so we have the World, we have you here, the King of Wands, masculine Sag. Could be someone else, we'll see. Oh, there's the Devil. What is this? Okay, ooh, there's a lot of emotion here. Whatever that emotion would be. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of emotion. There's the Seven of Swords. There's a lot... I'm going to say it's not good emotions. Alright, so this is something came to an end that you were highly invested in. The Seven of Pentacles is here. You spent time, money, effort, energy, emotions, and there is a strong attachment to this. You're not happy with how it played out. Whether financially you're feeling left out in the cold, whether emotionally you're feeling left out in the colds. You're not... But the message here and what they're highlighting is they want you to see the options available. So how we're starting this reading, Sag, is the past energy is an ending. So something ended. Ooh, you're so insightful, Robino, Bambino. But it's something that made you mad. You were not happy about the ending. You're pissed off. Like you're attached, you're angry. Like like I said, you're left out in the cold money-wise. Someone ripped you off, took a couple $100 from you. Your job didn't pay you. Your husband, wife cheated on you, stole your money, you ran off to Hawaii with the mistress or the... Oh my God, what's it called when it's called when it's a guy? I'm having a break far. Ignore that. But something you were invested in. The Four of Cups here, and what they want to remind you of is the options that you have. But the thing isn't that the message is, it's kind of a difficult message, is that your anger or your frustration or your lack of forgiveness or your resentment, the fact that you're not over it, right? It could have happened like 2 days ago. But there's still emotions and raw emotions, and the fact that those emotions are there, they're stopping you from seeing the options or the best option ahead for you. So they want you to take a deep breath, pause for a moment to look and explore those options to make sure that you're making the best decision for yourself. We'll see how that plays out or what they're talking about, because then here comes the Nine of Wands though. Nine of Wands is a very guarded energy, it's a very healing energy, but it is also the reminder that you're almost there, you're almost where you want to go. I said what? Because it's holding you back. That's what they want you to see. Alright, the World's in reverse here. And there's this, yeah. Alright, it's holding you back, Sag. There's an element where, if this is your reading, you're still angry. There hasn't been the forgiveness. There has not been a release. You're still wounded from this, and they want you to let that go because it's holding you back. There's the World in reverse. They want you to take a leap of faith here. Whatever it was, trust that it happened for a specific reason. I'll see if there's a lesson. Trust that you're heading in the right direction, because that emotion is... I'm sorry to say that, is preventing you from living up to your fullest potential or seeing the best option and making the best option. First of all, what was the lesson then? What was the lesson, that disappointment that was teaching Sagittarius? What was the lesson? There's you. Whoa. Hierophant is in reverse. Change the way... Well, this is changing the way you're seeing things, changing the way you're looking at things, or changing the choice that you're making. It's changing the way that you're dealing with your stress. Okay. Okay, so what that means to me is the lesson here is when, I don't know, you have a stressful day, you have a bad day, something happens where someone's pissing you off, annoying you, getting under your skin, nothing's going right, you're in a bad mood, you go to the bank, they took all this money out, there's all these bank fees. Like, it's an element where you're irritated or where you're frustrated. They want you to sit back because your reactions there are hurting you in the long run. How are they reacting, or what are they doing? Is it negative self-talk? Is it an action that they're taking? Is it something that it just affects their mood? Can we understand what you're... Well, this is all about changing the way that it's your thoughts. The Ace of Pentacles. So you may start talking bad about yourself, start talking bad about other people. There's an element of being mindful of your thoughts in those moments and changing your thoughts as you're progressing forward to get what you want. So I think you might talk yourself out of something, or you might talk down to yourself, or you might get really hard on yourself, or you might start talking down to other people, you know, but it's in your mind and they really want you to review that. Why is that the message that you're giving to Sag? Because it's making things harder for yourself than they need to be. That's the message here if this is your reading, okay? It's making things harder for yourself than they need to be. They want you to see that. Okay? Alright. I'm going to come to the edge. We'll see what that is in a sec. Hold on. I don't know why I'm shuffling. Because there's something that you're holding on to that you haven't let go, and they want you to see that. It could be subconscious here with the moon. And it's preventing, it's a blockage. There's a subconscious blockage here, Sag. Okay, I was trying to get to a general energy, but we've gone a little bit deeper than that today. Who's this? Who's this mofo? There's the person, there's the subconscious blockage. It could be a family member, it could be a boss, a coach. It's a masculine energy that you respected. And you weren't, okay. This is about forgiveness and letting go. If this is an unconscious, so it's a subconscious, so you're unaware of the blockage, then it's just about reprogramming it. And doing that, you know, your positive affirmations, your mind movies, start to forgive and repeat those to yourself to see where that stems from. And if it's conscious, it's time to let go, because the message that they're saying is it's holding you back and it's stopping you from getting what you want, and it's making things harder than they need to be, which tells me you're not where you want to be, or you're not where you should be, but that's holding you back energetically or spiritually here, Sagittarius. And that is, they want you to forgive and let go. Whatever that person did to you, we already know what the lesson was, and they want you to focus on the lesson, focus on that change, focus on your value, and deal with that aspect of life better. I'm so sorry to say that. Do not be offended. That's what they want to say. Okay, but the Hermit is here, so it's like, you probably already know that. Like, she's already looking in the mirror. She's already evaluating these things. There's the Moon again. There's a fear. Whoa. There's the unhealthy attachment. With people? Okay, so this could be two things here. Some of you, it's with people. It could be people annoying you, people pissing you off, stupid people, dumb people. Maybe you got toxic people, people you can't let go of, or people that are family members that are great. Some of you, there's an element with the people and they want you to see the good side of those people. You know, as crazy as some people are, as selfish as some of them are, most people really do have good intentions. They do come from a good place. A lot of people do. Some people are just lack self-awareness or whatever those things are. So it's trying to see the good in those people or the good in them. And then there's also that element here. I feel like when you're having that bad day, everything's going wrong, you know, try to focus on the good. You know, as you're driving, you say, well, look at this, I hit every red light. Or, excuse me, well, that would piss you off even more if you're in a rush. You hit every green light. You know what? Look, things are looking up for me, baby. Things are looking up for me. So it's finding the positive, finding the good to get yourself out of that before maybe you say or do something that you might regret or that might affect your consciousness, you know. And, well, that's what the message is meant to come out today. So if you're meant to get that message, you'll find it. That's what came out, Sag. Alright, so at this point in the reading, what we're going to do is grab some oracles. As always, I will do my potential outcome. We'll see, I guess we'll see where you're at, how it's going, what they want to say about that, or how things are progressing here in a month. Let's find out. So, Spirit Guides, what does Sagittarius need to surrender to when it comes to that? Obsessive thinking. So, if you're obsessing about a person, a situation, turn the dilemma over to Spirit. Doing so will help to bring clarity, or it will even solve the problem. And I do want to grab the Akashic Record here, and we're going to grab the Shadow Self today. What's the Akashic Record message for Sagittarius? Praise others. There's that seeing the good in others, or trying to find the good. Sometimes it's looking for it. Okay, praise others. So, hold on, guys. Well, that's the second time that happened. I got to move that light. It shines on my end. So, praise is a power. Finding the good in others and praising them sincerely can make them feel happy and confident. At the same time, it will make your own relationships more harmonious. So try and find the good in people, try and see the good in them. And don't be afraid to mention that. Okay, let's get the Shadow Self. What's the Shadow Self? And then we'll jump back into the tarot. Insecurity. Fear of not being good enough. So build confidence and love your uniqueness. Embrace your authenticity, Sag. Alright, where's my tarot deck? Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay, Sag, let's do it. Let's get to it. Well, let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's go 30 days out, but as per usual, that would be around May 10th, 2026. However, this is a timeless reading, Sag, so it'll be 30 days from when this reading finds you, shows up on your cell phone or computer screen. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, what's up with this Knight of Cups? A little vulnerable energy here, a little, something you're investing in. Okay, we'll see what this Knight of Cups is. What's this? King of Wands is in. There's Sagittarius upside down, a very reactive King of Wands, very out of balance. Okay, let's look at the cards around King of Wands here. Let's see what's going on. See if it's you. There's the Page of Swords, learning. This is learning how to, I like it. There's the Knight of Pentacles, independent Sag, and very running to be, wow. Being honest with yourself. This is really looking at yourself in the mirror and a lot of reflective energy and really evaluating you. This is all about growth, and well, growth and change can't happen without self-evaluation. You really can't. Right. So I'm going to see what they want to say about this, but what I see is learning how to stay optimistic when things aren't going so bad. Learning that where you invest your time, your energy, your effort. Learning how to be consciously aware of your thoughts as your, every choice you make. If you start to really think about it, will have a positive or negative consequence. So when you really want to get down to the micro of it and you're truly conscious, you're going to say to yourself with every decision, how is this thought, how is this action, how is this choice going to affect me? Is there going to be a positive or a negative consequence? And that's that discipline, is not choosing the choice that has a negative consequence. It's going to be choosing the choice that has a positive consequence, and that's what I feel that you've learned. Because the King of Wands in reverse is in reverse. What's the message there? Is something coming through to help test Sag and prepare them for this mastery of this skill? Or why is it just everyday life? Like what is the King of, why is it? It's stopping, it's really pausing to look at, it's really that conscious choice. Look at that. When things abruptly change, when things happen, when there's shocking energy, it's pausing before reacting. It's really being conscious. What's my best choice? Which choice will benefit me? Which choice will harm me? And it's basically exactly what you said, pausing to stop, seeing the options and the choices when things aren't going so well, and thinking about how you're feeling and reacting before you do anything. What's the Knight of Cups then? Is this an offer, an opportunity? Is it something that's come through because Sag has been able to master that? Or what's the Knight of Cups? Just want to see what that Knight of Cups is for you there, Saggy. Wheel of Fortune, the world, and the Page of Cups. No longer are your dreams in the distance, in the horizon. Ooh, what's this? Hello, Page. You might be moving forward. You're letting it go. So I do feel it's bringing in opportunities and creating opportunities in your life, right? Let's say you felt blocked in love. Let's say you felt blocked in finances. There was an element of whatever aspect of your life you kind of felt blocked in. This removal is removing that blockage. Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, the Sag, if love is it, this very much could be love. But this is matters of the heart. This is your dream come true. This could be your dream career, your dream house, your dream city, your dream vacation. There's an element of destiny, divine timing, but no longer being held back or restricted. The glass ceiling has been limited, or it has been removed, right? There's your spirit guides letting you know. Like on a spiritual reading, the Page of Wands is a download from your spirit guides letting you know that that chapter's over here. You passed your test. You've been initiated. You've done what you're meant to do. So this influence of this person is no longer affecting you. There's the fresh start and the new beginning. So they really want you to, what I feel here is take the message of be proud of yourself and recognize the progress and the change within yourself, how you've improved, how you've become more self-aware, how you've become more conscious, and really focus on that progress, because you're heading in new directions, you're heading in uncharted territories, and this is opening unlimited possibilities for you. And what I see in a month is a lot of mastery and discipline for you, Sag. All right, baby. That's what I got, that's what's up, and that's what's going down. So Sagittarius, I sure hope you guys enjoyed your reading. And if your reading resonated, if you like it, if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe, hype the reading. It helps my channel to grow. Thank you, Sag. It helps other Sagittariuses find the channel, find the readings. So let's close your reading off today with your yes or no question. Bye-bye. Well, yes or no? What's the answer for Sagittarius? The answer is... you're having a laugh. Maybe, baby, but what's the answer to the question, darling? Let's get it. Yes or no? There we go. Are you ready? Under no circumstances. Okay, Sagittarius, I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.